Fantastic. How about you?
I'm doing great. Can you guys see me?
Not yet.
No? Let me see this. Hold on. Uh-oh.
I can see your icon now.
Oh, wait, no. Okay. What is going on? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can find out what's going on here. Display. Okay, I do not see why you are not seeing me. Bear with me a second. Sorry for the trouble.
It's all right.
Here's me. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to help here. Help. Video calls. 1 second. Video call settings. Okay. Why is my webcam, not my camera, not showing up? Hey, Dorian, Marissa. I'm gonna get the help of someone smarter than me, guys. Bear with me a second. Do you know why my video? How I said I'm in line. Oh wait, is this it? Oh yes. Continue allowing.
So you're just trying to turn.
I'm trying to get my camera on. Yeah. Manage media settings. Maybe sit. Microphone. Camera. Ask. FaceTime HD.
It's all allowed. What did that live thing say?
Which one?
The one that was in the corner of your screen.
Yeah.
Seconds.
Maybe I should do this and try to turn it back. Oh, is this FaceTime HD camera, you think? Okay,
I would think so, but I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get into Hangouts. Oh, let me see if I can do it on my phone. That might be another way to do it. Hangouts.
While you're doing that, you mind if I?
Yeah. There we go. Let's see if this works. Okay. Hangouts on there.
Ah, there he is.
Hey! All right. Thanks, Andy. Hi, guys. Hi. How you doing? This is super cool. Nice to meet you guys. Can you hear me okay, or does it sound bad? Okay, how about now? Okay, good. Well, let's do it on my phone. How's that? So, do you know JibJab? Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I'm happy to be here talking to you guys today. Can you see my office behind me? Yeah. Do you see what those are right there? Those are slides. Those are slides. We have slides in our office. Who wants to come work here? Awesome. Send me your resumes. Well, let's do you want me to do a quick walking tour? Or do you want to ask questions? What would you like to do?
Questions.
Okay, questions. Let's do it.
Mr. Wazowski, do you want them to stand in front of the camera more?
Yeah, so we'll have you guys stand in front of the camera, and I'll move the camera so they can see
All
it.
right, so Dallin, stand up. We'll make sure the camera's on you, Dallin. So hold on, wait for Mr. Wazowski to give you the go. So please, Mr. Dallin. Ms. Taylor, please stop. Ethan?
I can't see it where you are. Oh, there. Okay.
My name is Dallin. Who else do you work with at JibJab?
That's a great question. So I started JibJab with my brother, Evan, and we started JibJab 16 years ago. And so that's a long time. That's before you guys were born. And we had a lot of people work with us over the years. And so we started just me and my brother. And today we have 100 people here. 100 people. And some of those people are artists, and some of those people program computers, and some of those people help us do business things. So we have people who do all different kinds of things here.
Awesome.
That's a great question, though.
Thanks, Dallin. All right. Mr. Ray, stand up. Wait for Mr. Wazowski to give you the go.
Can you see yourself, Ray? You on screen?
Yeah.
You guys see Ray?
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, give a little wave. All right.
Nice and loud.
My name is Gregg. Why do you want to learn to program?
Oh, well, what I love about programming is that you can make things, you can build things that lots and lots of other people can use. So if you make one thing on a computer, it's very easy, especially if you put that on the internet, for lots and lots of people to use it. So, for example, JibJab, when we make something and we put it on our website, then millions of people all over the world, not just in America, but millions of people in every country in the world can get to that computer program that we made and use it for themselves. So that's really cool, because say, for example, imagine if I made an made a piece of pottery, like a vase. Well, then that vase is just in this room and no one else can use it if they're not in a room. But if you program a computer, you can make something that everyone all over the world can use. And that's pretty cool, I think. That's a great question. Thank you for it.
All right, Miss Sahira, will you stand up? Wait till Mr. Wazowski gives you the go. Give a wave, Miss Sahira, so we can make sure we can see you.
Yeah.
Nice and loud.
Thank you. My name is Sahira. When did you start working at JibJab?
So I started working at JibJab in 1999, and that was when me and my brother started the company. So I've been here, well, the company didn't exist. We started the company. Yeah, since 1999. So again, that's 16 years. So it's been a long time. But you know what? When you work in a place like JibJab on the internet, things change all the time. So the kinds of things that we were doing when we started JibJab are nothing like the things that we're doing now. Well, there's a little bit. There's some similarities, but for the most part, it's new every single day, which makes it fun. You don't get bored. Thanks. Great question.
You're done, Mrs. Wendler.
Okay, Lila.
My name is
Wait,
Leila.
Lila. Wait till you can see yourself up there. Now give a wave.
My name is Leila. How do you make the characters talk?
How do we make the characters talk?
Yeah.
So that's a great question. So what we do is something called animation. And so usually what will happen is everything starts with writing. Do you guys write in school? Do you write stories? Great. Okay. So that's what we do too. The first thing we do is we write stories. And then once we have a story, it's called a script. And a script is something that says, what's every character going to say? And we take the script and we go in front of a microphone and we'll read it. And so we may read something like, hey, that was really cool. And then we take that audio file, and then we give it to an artist. And the artist then draws pictures to make the mouth move to look like the words that we recorded. So it starts with writing a story, just like you guys do. Then you record the story, the words that are being said, and then an artist called an animator draws all of the mouth movements to make it look like the mouth is actually saying the words that were recorded. And that's how we make the characters talk in our videos. Does that help?
Yeah.
Good question.
My name is Jason. What is the password? What is the code you write to add faces to the video?
What is the code we use to add faces to our video?
Yes.
Oh, great question. Wow. So the code we use is called Flash. And Flash is a program that was built by Adobe. And what Flash does is it lets us make the video, and then instead of putting a head in the video, we say, replace this with whatever the user at home gave us. So imagine we draw and we animate and we make the whole video, but when we do it, instead of putting a real face in there, we just put a circle. And then what Flash lets us do is say, okay, now the video's done. Now replace the circle with the face that the user, meaning you at home on your computer, uploaded to our computer. So that means the one video we created can now be turned into millions of videos by people who put their photos. So it's called Flash. And another program we use is called Ruby. Ruby is another program we use to build the websites that also works with Flash. So does that answer your question?
Yes.
Awesome, great question.
My name is Brian. How do you program the music into the video?
How do we program the music into the video?
Yeah.
Question? So that's a great question. So when you're animating, there's something called a timeline. And the timeline is in the computer. It's like it literally looks like a line, and you can pull music in and you can drag it back and forth depending on when you want the music to start and when you want it to end. So typically what we'll do is, actually most of the time we start with the music. So we'll bring in the music and we'll bring in any of the voices that need to be said. We'll put those in and we'll figure out how we want them positioned on the timeline, meaning when do they start and when do they stop. Once we have that done, then we start drawing the pictures around it. So we bring the music into the program the same way that we bring the voices into the program. It's the same thing, and we move them around until we find out exactly where we want them to go. Does that answer the question?
Yes.
Hey, great question. Wow, you guys are full of great questions.
My name is Noah.
Did you start with the coding we are doing now?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
My name is Noah. Did you start with the coding we are doing now, and are you using stop motion to move the characters?
We're currently using Blockly through the code.org website.
What are you using? I'm sorry?
Blockly?
Okay, great. So we don't use the exact same program that you use, but the thing about programming is they're just different ways of telling the computer to do things. So even though we don't use the same programming language, a lot of the things that we do can be done with lots of different kinds of programming. So, and the other thing is, if you learn one kind of programming, it's much easier to learn a new kind of programming. So there are things that work across programming the same way. So even if we don't use the same thing you use, chances are what you use can do some of the things we do. And if you learn that really well, you could then learn the programming that we do here at JibJab. And then on stop motion, yeah, we do stop motion. We do, not everything is stop motion. A lot of the work we do is digital, meaning we move, instead of stop motion is when you move all the pieces in the real world. But digital, we move everything in the computer. But we do a lot of stop motion. Do you want me to keep answering questions and go show you guys some stop motion we may be doing right now?
Yeah!
I think we've got one more question, then we'd love to take a tour with you.
Yeah.
You can keep asking questions. Let's go see if, hey guys, you want to see something?
Yeah!
My brother and my mom. Hello.
Hi.
That was a surprise visit. Hold on one sec. Let's see if I can find some stop motion for you. Let's see. Here I go. Okay. Let's see if there's some stop motion going on here. Hi. How you doing? Are we doing any stop motion right now?
Yeah.
We're building a set. Okay. You guys want to see a set?
Yeah.
You guys want to see them building a set for stop motion?
Yeah.
Classroom. You want to say hi?
Hey, everyone.
And let's see. Hold on. I don't know why I lost. Let's see. There we go. So here's a set. We're building a set. You want to tell them what we're doing?
Yeah, so we're building sort of like an old Western town right now. So you can see these are all the little wooden pieces that are going to go on the different buildings.
And this is a picture, right?
Yeah, so this is what I'm working from right now. It's a old West town made of teeth. So that's ultimately what it's going to look like. It's in the middle of being built now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that help?
Yeah.
It's also cool. You want to see other cool stuff these guys build?
Yeah.
It's all puppets and stuff. You see all the puppets?
Yeah.
Ready? So that's where we do stop motion stuff. Oh, and here you can see, someone was asking me how we make the mouse move. I don't know if you can see in here. Can you see this sun?
Yeah.
Well, you can see we have all these different mouth shapes.
Yeah.
As when you do stop motion, you change out the mouth shapes, and it makes it look like the sun is talking. So that's pretty cool, right? Thanks. Okay, you guys want to ask another question?
Yeah, we got one more from Chance.
Hello. My name is Chance. Where do you get all the characters?
Where do the characters come from? The characters come from the same place you guys can pull them from too. They come from right inside your head. right? Like, you totally invent them, and we invent them from scratch. And so sometimes we invent them with writing. So we'll write the words first, and then the writing will go to the artist, and the artist will draw the picture. And sometimes the artist will just draw the picture themselves. But they come from your imagination. So anybody in the class there can create characters. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Those are all the questions that we've got planned, but if you could take us just on a quick tour of the facility, that would be fantastic.
Let's do that. Okay, guys. So I'm walking around now. Here I am upstairs in our office. Hey, do you guys know, does anyone know what that is? Skee ball. So, skee ball. And this is our kitchen. We have a nice kitchen here. Oh, you guys probably don't like these at all. Different snacks. Let's see what else we got. Hold on one sec. We can show. Here we go. That being? So here we go. You guys like foosball? Yeah! Oh, there's Star Wars. There's the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, they built the Millennium Falcon. That's pretty cool, right? Let's go in here. So here, this is the studio where we make things. And look at this. Look at this. You see that? So we're making a set right now. And this set is going to be an artist studio. And then this is the puppet. This artist is going to be... He's going to be in the set. So this is a studio. We're building a whole studio there. Thanks, man. And you can see we got lots of other stuff here. Lots of other fun stuff all over the place. So that's our studio. And then, hold on, I'll do another quick tour. You want to see where everybody works? Yeah! So look at this. So see that? See those 3 color circles? Yeah! Those are the slides. So hold on one second. So this is where everyone works. Can you see everybody?
Yeah. Go down.
Wait a minute. You guys don't really want me to go down the slide. Ping pong table. All right. Wait, you want me to go down that? Yeah! Okay. All right, wait, which color? Which color? Which color? All right. All right, hold on. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Whoa. Ready? Wait, hold on.
Red. No,
Ready? Whoa. So that was the slide. And that's the tour. So that's where everyone works. This is where everyone works. We have work is over here. And then this is our office over here. So our office, this is where my brother and I sit. So this is where I sit. And you see there? There's a guy over there. And this is where my brother sits. And you can find some funny things here. Wait, hold on. Hey. And so he sits over there, and then dinosaur puppet. And yeah, And that's it. So that's the tour. All right. So who's going? Bye, guys. That was fun. Thanks for asking all those great questions, okay? All right, and I'll see you soon. If you're in Los Angeles, come ride the slides, okay?